Hello and welcome to my first ever video. This is Great Caption Photo. I'm a hobby photographer and I have been so for about 20 years, give or take. Today is a very late summer's day. I am down at Gracefully, which is on the southeast coast of Norway. It's in Haugesund, and it's a place not too far from where I live. And today is mainly blue skies. There is some clouds, and it's quite hazy in the distance. There's 50-50 chance of a good sunset, I would say. Don't know if you can see it there behind me. So, anyway, I will turn you around. This is Haugesund. This is basically built when Norway was 1,000 years old. It's to commemorate our first ever king, King Harald Fairhair, who's basically the one that unified all the different factions of Norway. And if you believe the rumours or the folk tales, this is actually where he's buried as well. And just over here, just across the path, is Haugesund's most photographed tree. Probably, to be fair, Norway's most photographed tree. However, it looks much more spectacular when it is bare in the middle of winter, when it's just its branches. I'll throw up a photo of it if I find it. Anyway, less than an hour to go, and I have got to get all the way to the other end. Down that path, around the water, and over to there where you can see the little fyrtårn, lighthouse. So yeah, on the way. I think there's an artistic display of some horses standing in water, which we'll stop off quickly and have a look at. I'll see you in a minute. Well, we're getting closer now. Not far left to go, but I see the sun is setting quick, so we've got to hurry up a little bit. I just want to do a quick stop here. This is literally reasonably new. These were actually in the Thames River in England a few years back. The sculptures here were created by somebody called Jason Taylor. If my memory serves me correctly, they came here to Haugesund in around 2019. I know each one of them weighs about 8 tons, and the title of them is The Rising Tide. It's basically designed to interact with the tide as it goes up and down. I suppose anything would react with the tide if it's in the water. But yeah. When the conditions are right, this is a nice place to take photos. I don't think I've ever really gotten the best photo yet here of these. But now, this early, the sun sets way past it, but in late winter, the sun sets a little bit more. If you look in that direction out there, between here and there, I haven't really worked it out yet properly. But you get your sun setting there, and then you get some beautiful side light. And then, if you get down enough, you can get these at, yeah, get a decent angle of them, hopefully. Hide all the fencing and some of the less attractive elements. But I think we shall carry on walking. We need to go up here, and then we need to walk around the path, up the hill up there and around the coast, and over there we end up going on the rocks, which is a little bit more. I have to walk slower, put it like that. Okay, let me show you. There's the ferry leaving Haugesund, and those are, that is far away. I think there's 5,000 passengers and 2,000 or 3,000 crew on those when they're full. So they are huge. We have about one of those coming into Haugesund today, at least now during the summer. But anyway, back to my composition. As you see, the sun has gone down behind like fog or cloud just on the horizon. We were lucky enough to get a little bit of like pinky purple light. But as always with me, I was down here just before the light, just before. I should have been here an hour ago. That I need to work on. But let me show you the composition here. This is my camera. The light was coming from over here. So we've got some beautiful pinky purple light, which when you look at these rocks, the cracks in the rocks there, which is leading all the way to the water. And you've got the lighthouse behind there in the rocks. Sure, you should be able to see it on the screen. I can't really see it at the moment. But the lighthouse is approximately there. And then you've got another lighthouse all the way out on the other side over there. Now, when the light was at its nicest, there was a boat you see out there where the big ferry is. There's another boat there now, two boats. A little bit closer than that, a boat went past, which causes some nice waves. And obviously the bigger the boat, the bigger the waves. And I think I did a half a second shorter speed. I think I've got some nice movement. It's silky water, but I think you'll be able to see the movement. So I won't obviously be able to tell that until I get back to the computer and get to look at them properly in Photoshop. So, but yeah, note, next time, leave earlier. Or at least get here earlier. So, anyway, I've been told these YouTube videos, they're not the easiest to do. It's a learning curve. Talking to yourself, So it's my first video. I suppose it can only get better from here. So I hope you'll come back and see what I manage next time. And as I was packing away my gear, I noticed the cruise ship disappearing into the fog with a second burst of light. I scrambled to get my camera, and I'm lucky enough to catch a bonus shot this evening.